Next one, draw a pyramid to represent the number of organisms at each trophic level as obtained by you in activity 1. Okay, so if we consider all organisms of a food web present at different trophic levels at a particular time, the pyramid would be like this. So from the activity 1 is there, from that they asked to draw the pyramid. Okay, so here when we see, for example, here you see first trophic level. This is the first trophic level, rice plants. Second trophic level, they are depending. First trophic levels are always producers, givers, which give the food. The second, third, fourth, whatever comes, everything is what? Everything will become a consumers. Consumers means what? Eating. Okay, so this is the pyramid. Okay, so like this also it is shown. So when the rice farm is harvested, what do you think will happen to the ecosystem on the farm? So when the rice plants, everything is cut off, what will happen to the ecosystem? So whatever is there here depending, everything will be go away now from the plate, everything will be going away, and they go to the other place for the survival. So the survival means what? To live they have to search for food, na? So they will go to other farm. So do you think there would be the same number of organisms as shown in the figure 7 still on the farm? What do you think will happen to them? Yes, it will not be there. So the condition of ecosystem are influenced and changed by human interventions and natural phenomena. So ecosystem will be changed because of the humans intervention. That means humans involvement. So humans are only planting the trees or plants, and humans only can cutting the trees and the plants and everything. So it depends, ecosystem will be changed often by the humans intervention and then by the natural phenomena. That means naturally sometimes heavy rains will be there, and sometimes earthquakes will happen, bhukamp, then sometimes floods will be there, and sometimes heavy sun, heavy rain, climate changes are there. So because of that also ecosystem will be disturbed. So after harvesting, several organisms die or move out to other areas where there are resources to sustain their survival. So resources means the main food, the plants, where they get the food. So again they will go to the other place where they can survive and where they can get the food. It thus often important to maintain certain conditions in an ecosystem for conservation of both biotic and abiotic types of resources. So to maintain the ecosystem condition, so what we have to do and how to save the organisms like animals or birds, how to save them. Okay, so they have given the some things. Okay, you must have underlined this whole paragraph, everything from here. So you must have heard these days that it is recommended to grow more than one type of crops in field at a time. So here nowadays so many are suggesting in a field you keep so many things. For example, some people what they do in the paddy field side by they keep another plants also. Okay, so in the same field keep the 2-3 crops like one side red gram, the other side matar, one side tomato, one side aloo. So like that mixed crops you keep, so that always the living organisms will get the food to eat. So if the one plants are cut off, another plants will be there. And sometimes in the field side by you plant the trees. So when we harvest the crops, so that organisms will go to that tree. So like that, So pulses are usually grown with cereal crops in many parts of our country. It is also pulses means dal vagaira. Okay, everything related to the dals. So also recommended to grow trees in farm areas at particular intervals, and also practice fish culture in the water that accumulates in the field. In the field there is a water means you try to grow the fish. So we are helping the fish to grow. This has several benefits like conserving biodiversity. Okay. So we can save the biodiversity. Conserving means saving. Bio means what? Life. Diversity means different life organisms we can save. So restoring soil nutrients. So and also we get the our field will become so much nutritious. Biologically, controlling crop pests, etc., we would need to study some other types, and we have to make you less use the fertilizers, okay, chemicals in the field, and pyramids of numbers to understand these effects. Okay, now here you see first trophic level producers, it is the aquatic. Okay, pyramid of numbers, forest, tree, pond per hectare. Okay, so this is the in the forest, how the ecosystem, first one in the forest, and the second one is what, tree. Okay, okay, I think this is the aqua system. Okay, in the pond, how the ecosystem is. Now you see in the ocean, in the seas, inside also there are plants are there. Okay, first trophic level, and the second trophic level, some organisms in the aquatic organisms, on them fishes are depending, third trophic level, and the next one fourth trophic level, small fish is a big fish, you see. So this is the one. So this many plants are here, on them this many are depending. Okay, so this is the one. And next one, here are the some questions are there. The ecological pyramid of numbers of a forest and that of trees shows that even if there are less organisms at the first trophic level, there are several at the next. Okay, so as we go on top, it is decreasing. At the base, it is broad means very big, understand. So this is the one. So role of producers and biomass. Producers means what, plants and givers. Bio means life, mass means weight, how many kilograms of energy the living organisms are getting. Okay, so for that. And the next one, primary production of a plant is the production of a carbonic compounds by photosynthesis. So primary production means plants give the first of all the carbonic compounds when they prepare the food, photosynthesis. They take the carbon dioxide, so to prepare the food. So in the carbon dioxide, what is there, carbon is there. So when they prepare food, they give the carbonic compounds. Okay, so here using a solar energy and its accumulation. So solar energy, first source is what, sun energy. The sum total of the weight of the plants, often drying and taking by dry weight, taken at a particular time, represents the total primary productivity of that area. Okay, in most ecosystems, this is the biomass of the first trophic level or that of producers. Biomass may be calculated in this manner for the other trophic levels by estimating weight of organisms present at that level. Okay, so biomass means may be calculated in this manner for the other trophic levels by estimating weight of organisms present at that level. So bio means weight, na? So mass means what? Weight. Bio means life. So the living organisms weight. To see the living organisms weight. So each one depending upon the food for other organisms, also depends upon the weight of the organisms, depends upon the biomass. A pyramid of numbers also indicates availability of food at each trophic level. Okay, so the pyramid shape will show the availability of food for the next trophic level. Does not necessarily depend upon the pyramid of numbers, but also on the pyramid of biomass. The pyramid of numbers of a forest and that of rice farm are different. Do you think their pyramid of biomass would also be different? Yes. So in the rice farm, you see on the tree, it is different. Okay. So kg means what? Kilograms, na? So energy, kg, kilograms. Understand? So here, how many, all these plants are how many kilograms? 15,000 kilograms. On them, how many depending? 1,500 kilograms are depending. On that 150 kilogram, or 15 kilogram. This is the where it is in the tree, in the forest. This is in the rice farm. Okay, and this is the aquatic animals. So the depending upon each other for the food. Ecology system, ecology is different in each area, in each habitat. For this living organisms, what is the habitat? Sea, lake, pond is the habitat. and for them rice farm is the habitat for all these organisms, and all these organisms trees are the forest is the habitat. So ecology depends upon the area, habitat, and also the biomass, okay, kilograms na biomass, and number of plants, how many are there, it depends upon everything. Okay, so can humans be kept at a second or third trophic level in the pyramid of biomass shown in the figure B? Write any two similarities between the pyramids of biomass. Okay, so two organisms at the second trophic level have enough food according to the pyramid of biomass for a forest. So they are telling to write the similarities and differences between the each trophic levels. Okay, do organisms the second trophic level have enough food according to the pyramid of biomass for a forest? Okay, so here biomass, this much biomass, this much kilograms is there, so this much kilograms is there, will they get the some enough amount of energy if there are this much kilograms? Means don't know. So we will understand everything here in the down.